Hello and welcome back to Love Spell. This is the first time that I'm recording a video that I need to put out today. I'm not liking it, to be honest, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. Episode 6, Rising Temptations. A few weeks later. Yeah. Ora. Take this! Stand-up power! Ora, 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 ora!
You've gotten pretty good, princess. But you still got a long way to go.
I yelp out in surprise as Marcello grabs me and flips me over. I fall onto my back as beads of sweat run down my entire body. I pant heavily as I attempt to lift myself up. I'm so sore. I can barely move anymore.
Oh, what's wrong, Pings? That all you can dish out?
Hell no! Just you watch! I muster my strength and stand up. Marcello watches me closely as I take a deep breath and position myself in a fighting stance. Bring it, chump!
Look at you, huh? Your fighting form has improved tremendously these last couple of weeks. I must admit, I'm pretty impressed. But let's not get too cocky now.
Marcello lunges at me and I swiftly dodge left. He throws an uppercut and I grab his arm, deflecting and dodging the blow. Using the last remaining strength I can muster, I sweep a kick towards the back of his knees that sends him tumbling downwards. He stares up at me with a wide grin as I place a foot on his chest. I'm breathing heavily as I shoot him a victorious smile of my own. Heh, who's the cocky one now, signore? I've got you right where I want you.
Wanna bet?
Huh? My eyes widen as Marcello grabs my ankle and attempts to pull me down. Knowing this move, I use my other leg to counterattack, but he blocks it with ease. I lunge a punch at him, but he grabs my arm and flips me over entirely, using my own weight against me. As I land on the hard floor, a cold realization hits me. He hasn't even been serious this entire time. I flinch as I see his hand come down straight towards my face. My eyes instinctively squeeze shut and I brace for the impact of the blow. After a few moments, I open my eyes and my heart slams in my ribcage. I watch as Marcello traps me under him with a big smile on his face, sweat dripping down his chiseled features and toned arms. Goosebumps emerge all over my body at just the sight.
You think you can just run that pretty little mouth of yours whenever you want?
My eyes grow wider when he leans downwards towards me. I can feel his chest press into mine and my breath hitches. Marcello, what are you?
I told you not to bite off more than you could chew, didn't I? Don't provoke your enemies, or you might find yourself in a situation similar to this one.
What are you talking about? I'm still in control. I can beat you up right now. A huge shiver runs down my spine as Marcello chuckles into my ear. I bite my lip as I can feel one of his hands travel under my shirt and onto my waist. My mind grows dizzy, and at this point, I'm unsure if it's because of the sweat, heat, his touch, or all of the above.
Oh, really? Well, you might want to take control right about now. Or could it be you're actually enjoying this?
A desperate gasp escapes me when I feel his lips graze my neck. I attempt to push him off, only to find myself powerless as all my strength has left me. I shyly peer up at him with dewy eyes and parted lips as he pulls back to face me. A deep scowl plays on his face.
Damn, don't give me that look, Kay. There's only so much a man can take, you know?
What are you talking about?
What do you think I'm talking about? A gorgeous woman like yourself covered in sweat and panting on me for hours. I've put up with a lot these past couple of weeks with these training sessions. Who knew you'd turn out to be such a damn tease?
No, it's not like that. You're the one who's been teasing me this whole time.
I bite down on my lips to stifle a moan as I feel Marcello's teeth graze my ear. My body's temperature is rising higher and higher by the second, but for some reason, I really don't want this to end. Don't tell me that was a moan I just heard.
You jerk! Don't play with me.
Then what should I do, Kay? Tell me what you want me to do. My breathing hitches as Marcello leans down on me again. His lips are inches away from mine, and I feel a strong hand trail up my back to rest on my brass hook. Marcello stops as he looks at me with patient yet lustful eyes. I can't help but bite my lip as I take in his attractive appearance above me. Just give me a nod, and I'll take you right here and now. So, what's it gonna be?
What should I do?
An interesting choice. Should we just nod and go along with it? Or be shy? Oh, this is so weird doing, like, playing this out in front of an audience, even though I can't see you. This is kind of strange. I should have known that I would get into this. Anyway, Honestly, I think this one is funnier. I use my hands to cover my face as I roll around the floor like flailing shrimp, embarrassment pouring out of me. Same. No, I can't. I hear Marcello scoff as he shakes his head, shooting me a look. I guess you're still a kid, huh?
I'm not.
Suddenly, the sound of the door swinging open jolts us both upright.
Kay, are you done training with the boss yet? It's my turn now. My turn!
Marcello quickly jumps off me and I roll to the side in fetal position, covering my scarlet-colored face.
What was just about to happen? Get a hold of yourself, woman!
Tito runs over to where Marcello and I are as he peers over me curiously. He turns to look at Marcello.
Boss, did you win again? Hey, I knew it! No one can beat the leader of the Il Draghi Rosso!
Well, awkward.
Huh? Why are you guys so red? Are you sick or something? Kay, did boss train you too hard?
Something like that, Tito. I can only glare daggers at Marcello as he shoots me a playful wink. I feebly try to stand up, but my knees are wobbly. What's wrong? Can't stand up, princess?
Come on, Kay, you gotta stand up. You gotta teach me what the boss taught you. It's my turn now, my turn! I smile weakly as I stare at Tito's excited face. For the last few weeks, the pattern was as follows. Marcello training me, and then me training Tito afterwards. I attempt to calm down as I try to steady myself, but for some reason, my legs feel like jelly. Yeah, just give me a few minutes, Tito. Let me take a quick break. Whoa. I gasp as my legs are about to give out, but Marcello catches me and picks me up with ease. I look into his face and notice there's a faint red hue on his cheeks and ears. I can't help but look down in embarrassment.
Sorry, Tito. I think I worked here too hard. So, how about I train you myself instead? Just for today, huh?
Yes, that would be amazing! I can't believe boss is gonna train me again!
Marcello smiles as he watches Tito run around the room in excitement. I look over at him with a soft pout, which causes him to shoot me a puzzled look in return. Are you sure, Marcello? I know you must be exhausted from the investigations today. I can handle training him. Don't worry about it, princess. Besides, I got some leftover energy I need to take care of. My face flushes at the implication as he turns away from me almost embarrassingly. But I can't help stifle a giggle at the reddened tips of his ears. Tito, I'm going to drop Kay off in her room and I'll be right back. Start doing some warm-ups while I'm gone.
Sir, yes sir!
Oh my. An intense training session indeed. I can't help but blush as Marcello carries me into my room. We don't say a word to each other, but my arms are wrapped around his neck and he holds me tightly to his body. As we enter through the doorway, he sits me down. The cold air of the room attacks me and I immediately miss the warmth of his skin on his skin on mine. Okay, I can't read today, sorry. Think you can take it from here?
Yeah, thank you.
I look forward in an attempt to block my red face from his view. Just as I'm about to walk away, he grabs me, pulling me backwards and into his chest. I can feel my breath on... oh my god. I can feel his breath on my ear and another intense shiver runs down my spine. Tomorrow night, after the manners lights are all out, come to my room. Let's finish what we started. I'll be waiting. I feel his presence leave as cold air hits my body once again. I slowly turn around, only to watch the door behind me close. Goosebumps cover my entire body as I bite my lip. Okay. The next morning.
You have to go.
Philia, I'm not going to go. It's completely illogical. Besides, I know he's not actually attracted to me. He's just under some weird spell. And even if he wasn't, Marcello lives a completely different life than I do. A dangerous life. There's no point in making our relationship any weirder than it already is.
Boring. Oh, come on, Master. Have you always been such a worrywart? You can't lie to Philia and tell me that you aren't attracted to him. The image of Marcello's handsome, sweaty face over mine resurfaces in my mind, and I can feel all my senses begin to tingle. I didn't say I'm not, but this isn't...
Well, it is what it is then. Master's gonna be a boring old granny one day with no fun stories to tell, living her life surrounded by nothing but cats.
That sounds fun, to be honest. Philia, don't say that. Whose side are you on anyways?
But it's true. Sheesh. Live your life a little, woman. Dance with danger. Philia is a penguin and she gets out more than you do. Besides, he's not even going to remember it anyways. Philia thinks you have nothing to lose here.
I can't help but frown as I cast my eyes down to the floor momentarily. That's the part that honestly makes me the most upset. Philia grows wide-eyed as she looks up at me with an open beak.
Wait, Master. Don't tell me. Could it be you're actually in...
I let out a deep sigh as I sit on my bed pensively. I bite my lip as I rub my arms, reminiscing on the spots where Marcello touched me, as if they were trails of fire. Anyways, I've never done anything like this, and I just don't know. I mean, he's such a brute, and he's cocky, and he's a pervert, and such a musclehead too. But he's, well, underneath all that, I think I've started to see he's incredibly kind and he cares a lot about the people around him. And he's gorgeous and he's responsible and he cares so much for Tito and
he wants to make sweet, sweet love to you.
Philia, don't say that out loud! I cover my burning face with my hands as I hear Philia laugh. Suddenly, there's a knock on the door and I hear Tito's voice from the other side.
Okay, breakfast is ready. Come downstairs when you can. I'll be right there.
I peek through my fingers as I watch Philia pull out a block of cheese from under my bed. Philia, you can't just keep stealing everything cheese-related from the kitchen. The cook is starting to think it's me.
Sorry, but Master isn't the only one who found true love. Philia loves cheese.
I can't help but laugh as I shake my head at the small penguin. Be good, you little troublemaker.
Yes, Master. Have a nice day.
Oh boy, complicated feelings. As I walk down the hall, I catch the sight of Valentino speaking frantically into a phone. He hangs up abruptly. A worried expression covers his features as he walks forward briskly, almost bumping into me. Valentino, you look troubled. Is everything all right? Signorina, please pardon my rudeness. I'm afraid there's just been an unforeseen change in events. What's happened? We received an urgent report this morning from one of our spies. The Black Lion himself has just arrived in town. Mi dispiace, but I really must get going. There isn't a moment to waste. Please, excuse me. Valentino shakes me off before he runs down the hallway and disappears around the corner. Recalling his disturbed expression, a sensation of nervousness pulses through me. The leader of the Black Lions? He's in town? To make someone as composed as Valentino lose their cool like that, I wonder what kind of terrible person they must be. Marcello, please be careful. I walk into the dining room, watching Tito stare at his food with a somber expression. Tito, is everything okay? Kay, I don't feel so good. Suddenly, Tito topples over and falls to the floor. Tito? Tito slowly crawls into a fetal position as he holds his stomach. I rush to his side as he slowly looks up at me with a pained expression. My stomach hurts a lot. Your stomach? I look back at the breakfast Tito was eating, and I eye it suspiciously. At surface glance, it looks like a normal plate, but an anxious feeling settles into my stomach as I narrow my eyes. Something's wrong with this food. Philia! At my voice, pink sparkles burst into the air, revealing Philia. You rang, Master? Philia, that plate of food over there. There's something off about it. Could you tell me what? At my request, Philia waddles over to the food before inspecting it. She raises an eyebrow before chanting a small spell. Seconds after, a green, putrid glow emerges from the food. Philia gasps as she turns to me. Master, this food was poisoned! Poisoned? I look over when I hear Tito groan weakly in my arms. His face begins to turn a pale color. Somebody help! I scream out loud as I hold Tito tightly in my arms. Tito clings to me shakily as his face warps in pain, tears forming in his little eyes. Mama, Pamale, it hurts. Tito, it's me, Kay. I'm right here with you, sweetie. I need you to be strong, okay? Philia, what can I do? I have to help him. Don't worry, Master. Philia can help with her magic. But she can't do it here in the open like this. Bring him to your room, quickly. I'll be waiting there. I nod my head and quickly stand up, carrying Tito as Philia disappears into a small ball of light. Tito, hang on, just for a little bit. Just as I'm about to leave, the dining room doors sweep open to reveal Marcello, Valentino and a few suited men. Kay, we heard you screaming. What happened? Marcello's eyes dart from a worried face over to Tito shivering in my arms. His eyes grow wide as he approaches me. Tito? Kay, what the hell happened here? Poison! His food was poisoned, Marcello! What? At my words, Valentino quickly slides over to the food and inspects it. Several moments later, he frowns and shakes his head with a dark expression. She's right, signore. There's poison in this food, without a doubt. An odorless and tasteless poison, but the texture gives it away. However, a child would never be able to tell the difference. You there, find the cook and bring him here at once. If he's responsible, he will pay for this in blood. But why? Who would do such a thing? To a child, no less. Suddenly, a small sizzling noise captures the attention of the room. Marcello lifts the plate of food to find an emblem of a lion has been somehow burned into the table's wood underneath. I watch wordlessly as his hands form in fists and he throws the plate of food across the room, smashing it into pieces. Marcello glares down at the emblem before looking back up at Tito's whimpering figure. There's no need to look for anyone when they're clearly not interested in hiding. Valentino, alert all of the red dragons and prepare to move out. If it's a war they want, it's a war they're going to get. Oh boy, that escalated quickly. I stare at Tito's slumbering figure in my bed. A worried Philia peers over me as the small boy begins to stir.
Master, look! I think he's waking up. Huh? Where am I?
Tito, are you okay? How are you feeling?
Okay? Yeah, I feel a lot better. My stomach still feels a little weird, but I'm not in pain anymore.
Oh, thank goodness. Philia's antidote worked.
Phew. Philia was worried for a second there, but it seems everything turned out okay. It's a good thing you called me in time, Master.
Philia? Suddenly, I glance frantically at Philia with widened eyes as I motion over to Tito.
Oh, don't worry, Master. I forgot to mention that other humans beside you can't see me, so he has no clue I'm here.
Philia? Kay, who the heck are you talking to? Philia winks at me before she disappears into a cluster of sparkles. I answer Tito with a sheepish grin.
No one. Anyways, Tito, are you feeling better?
We were so worried about you.
Really? Was worried about me too?
Of course I was. We both turn our heads to see a frowning Marcello walk into my room. He shoots Tito a sad smile as he kneels down at the bedside next to me. How are you feeling, champ? Gave me a pretty big scare back there, you know that?
Boss, I'm fine. Kay gave me some medicine and I feel a lot better.
Medicine? You already prepped an antidote?
Something like that.
Well, in any case, thanks for looking out for him. I owe you 1K. You don't owe me anything, Marcello. Tito's my friend too. Right, Tito?
Oh, yeah. Friend.
I watch as Tito bows his head in thought. Marcello stands up as he takes in a deep breath. He furrows his brow as he stares at Tito, and it's almost as if I can read his guilt-stricken thoughts. Marcello, wait. Can we, talk? About? About your decision earlier. There's nothing to talk about. I did my best to avoid it, but I can't stand by and watch the people I care about get hurt anymore. Not when I can do something about it. Just as he takes a step to walk away, I open my mouth, but Tito beats me to it.
Boss, wait.
What is it, Tito?
Boss, am I your friend too?
I look back at Tito earnestly staring up at Marcello. Marcello cracks a small smile as he walks back over and ruffles Tito's hair. Of course you are, champ. One of the best ones I have. I can only smile as Tito's eyes light up as he looks at Marcello. He beams a giant toothy grin at him, and I immediately notice Marcello relaxes a little at the side. Marcello shoots me a small smile before he turns to walk away again, but Tito grabs both his hand and mine. Tito? What's wrong? Does it hurt anywhere? Then, since we're friends and all, can I ask you both for a favor? Can you guys stay with me? Just for a little bit longer? Please? Marcello and I both exchange knowing looks before we turn back to Tito and smile, taking a seat at his bedside as he slowly closes his eyes and falls back to sleep, holding each of our hands. Aw, that's cute. Oof, and that was the episode. It feels short, but a lot happened. Wow. Whew. Yeah, that was quite something. I don't really have anything else to say at this point, so let's just look forward to the next episode. Yeah, see you next time. Bye bye!